We're going to start here and make a calculator. You've got to remember that logarithms were created in the 1600s, early 1600s. And what I've done here, because I don't have a wonderful 100 centimeter, which would be a full meter stick, I've only got one that goes up to 33 centimeters. I'm dividing the logarithm numbers by 3 and then multiplying them by 100, and that'll give me the number of centimeters. See, this last one is going to be 33.3 centimeters. This will be wonderful. And these are the logarithm numbers out of your table on page 350 that you filled in. And of course, this was log 1 is 0, as we know. So I've divided by 3 and multiplied by 100. Now I'm going to take these numbers, turn them around so I can see them, and mark this piece of paper. So here's, well, you may want to come around over here. 1, and then at 10, it'll be 2, and 3 is at 15.9, 4 is at 20. This won't be perfectly exact. 5 is at 23.3. And 6 is at 25. Now, they're starting to bunch up, aren't they? They're much closer here at the end.
See?
7 is 28.2. 8 is at 30.1. And 9 is at 31.8. And 10 is at 33.3. Put another 1 out there. Okay? And then I'm going to put on top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. Now I take my fancy scissors. I'm going to cut the piece of paper right down the middle. Okay, and I now have a slide rule. Come over here. All right. Now, what do I do with this? So this is what I used in high school. Can you believe it? I'll show you the exact piece that I used. See, these line up, of course. But now you take your index, which is at 1 on either side, and let's look at this. If I slide this over here to the 2, so this is saying if I multiply by 2, 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. By the way, this concept of the slide rule was created just within 20 years of the original publication of the logarithms back in 1614. So this is 400 years old. All right, what do you do when you get past this, because it's 2 times 5? Well, then you have to slide the other way. So I bring the 1 back over here on top of the 2. And now I'm going to mark this. See, this is going to make my device even more accurate. This is a 1.2. And this is a 1.4. And this is a 1.6. And this is a 1.8. So when you multiply by 2 times 9, you get 1.8. Now, by the way, you'll notice that there are no decimals here. You have to know how to do the decimals yourself. Can you believe that? You know, we're so used to seeing the decimals already given to us in the calculator. Now, this is just a rough version of what I use. I actually use this, and we nerds used to carry these around on our belts. There was often a little belt latch that you could put this, and it would hang right here with the engineers. And this actually is a very fine instrument that was made out of ivory, and it was made by the company Buhl and Esser. That was started by two German immigrants who came to the United States, and they formed their company in 1867, headquartered right across the river from New York City. And as you can see, this is a really fine instrument, and here's the slide. Here would be the easier side to use. Whoops. And you had this device. And I used this in high school and in college. My dad, almost 100 years ago, used this one. It's also manufactured by Buhl and Esser. And of course it had the little slide on the middle, a little tough to use. And it had at one time the clear guide with the line on it that would give you a more exact reading, but it does no longer. So that's about it for slide rules, so you can make your own real easily. Thanks.